Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to give you some examples on futures contracts. So we are going to start with the idea of speculation in interest rate. I'm going to call it I futures. Okay, so you basically look at interest rate and you try to speculate the market in the coming few months or the coming few years, but usually it's for a couple of months. So let me assume that this is the time frame that we have, and that we have this is starting in Feb, and this is March, which we call the settlement date. Okay, and then suppose that you as an investor, you are here and you're forecasting interest rate to fall in March, or we put in between brackets, or the value of your bonds would increase. In other words, or the price would increase, because interest and price, they move oppositely. So what you're gonna do, so you are here and you're expecting in March that interest rate would fall and the price would increase. So it makes sense that you want to sell here where the price is expected to increase, and you're better buy now where the price is relatively low. There are different scenarios that the investor can do. Okay, so for example, suppose that like the first scenario, suppose let's call this one as the first scenario, is that you decide to buy now the future contract, and suppose that the price now is 94,000, and you are planning to sell it when the price increase in March. So suppose that the price became 96,000, then what you're gonna do in March is sell the future contract. Okay, so this is like one scenario. So we're going to write it. Let me write it here instead of going to the next slide, so that we have everything in one page. So this is the first scenario, is that if the selling price is 96,000 and the purchase price is 94,000, then as an investor, you're basically making gain of 2,000. This is gain of 2,000. Like, this is a good scenario, right? So this one is a good scenario that can happen, is that you buy now when the price is low and you sell in the future when the price is high. What about if when you come to sell your bond, the price actually has decreased? So let me put the second scenario here. So this is a second scenario. What if the selling price decreased from 94 to 93,000? And remember that the purchase price is still the same, which is 94,000. Then you're basically making a loss of, right? So this is a loss of 100,000. This is a loss of 1,000. Okay, so it depends on how the state of the economy would be. Of course, you might say, okay, why the investor would choose to make a loss of 1,000? Of course, before he is selling or she's selling the bonds, she or he knows that she will make a loss. But the thing is, if the state of the economy is not good and the prices are falling, right, you were expecting it to increase, but it actually fall, then there might be an expectation that there is more fall in the future. So you better make a loss of 1,000 than making a loss of more than 1,000. So that's the idea. Okay. All right. So let me discuss another thing, which is called closing out. Closing out. So what is the idea of closing out? Is okay, let me just finish this video and then I'm gonna record another one.